I'm a woman who loves to eat in tune with her cycle, but since moving to Thailand last year, my way of nourishing myself, my hormones, has changed, inevitably. It feels harder and easier at the same time to eat healthy, hormone-friendly. And here in this video, I'm finding my balance between busy markets, my favorite eateries in northern Thailand, and my own kitchen. Come along. It's another day in the beautiful valley of Pai, and it's time for another egg run. So I'm just gonna go over to the farm and get some fresh duck eggs. Yeah, the ducks are running away. At the local evening market, you'll find fried chicken, sticky rice, northern-style sausage, sushi, grilled salt crust fish. So much choice and convenience. Depending on what you choose, it can be nourishing for your hormones, or maybe not so much. But I will never sit here and tell you that you shouldn't be eating fried chicken or spring rolls. I'm just so done with restrictive food rules and diet culture, low-fat bullshit. An invention of the patriarchy, of course. It starves body, brain, messes with your hormonal cycle. So, no thank you. But anyways, fried chicken, fried anything, it's not an everyday food for me. I just love how abundant fresh vegetables and herbs are in Thai cuisine. And it's always paired with some kind of protein. Depending on where I am in my cycle, I'll pick a dish at my favorite tam sang spot. Luteal face asks for creamy curry with potatoes like amasaman, or tom kha kai, my favorite. Coconut milk, galangal, lemongrass, kaffir lime, so fragrant, so yummy. Or maybe it's pat king, ginger stir fry, pat krapao, pit nit noi, little spicy, or pat siu. And if I crave something sweet, for morale, I'll go to one of the many gorgeous, overlooking the rice fields and mountains cafes. So I just finished my workout. Wow. And now I'm gonna eat some breakfast. And this is my favorite spot because it's delicious. I could honestly eat that all day long. It doesn't even matter. ข้าวขาหมูแล้วก็ขอใส่ผักเยอะๆหน่อยได้ไหมคะค่ะได้ค่ะแค่นี้ค่ะแล้วก็ไข่หนึ่งฟองค่ะค่ะ This is steamed veggies, Chinese kale, if I'm not mistaken, and then the egg, the soft pork, spicy nam jim, and they always serve really yummy soup with that. Is it harder to eat healthy and for your menstrual cycle when you are in Thailand versus in Europe? I feel like that's a question that I have tried to figure out living in Thailand. And I guess my answer is yes and no. No, because once you understand what your body, your menstrual cycle truly needs, not just in the 4 phases, but kind of as a baseline to make hormones, to detoxify hormones, then it kind of gets really easy to apply anywhere you go. For me, it's intuition at this point. But yes, Thailand does make it harder in that way that there are, first of all, just some things that you just have to accept. One of them is the fact that there's so much plastic everywhere. If you get takeaway food, they will wrap it in plastic. If you get your veggies, it's always in some kind of plastic bag. It's hard to find like BPA-free plastic bottles. There's just so incredibly much plastic, and the produce that you get at markets is usually also quite pesticide heavy, especially fruit that isn't necessarily homegrown and native, such as strawberries. There is a lot of fucking pesticides in there, that's for sure. It's also hard to find truly organic produce. There's like one store in town where I know for a fact that this is like organic produce only. Or you go to the farm next door like I do, and then you know for sure where it's from because you literally see it grow. When it comes to animal products such as meat, fish, dairy, that is extremely hard to find in organic. And this is usually my go-to when I'm in Europe. When I'm in the Netherlands, I always get these things organic. I just go to the Albertine or to Lidl in Germany and I just get that there, right? Whereas here, I have to order it online if I really want organic meat or when I want organic or wild caught fish, I go to the south and eat it there. But definitely all the fish that you can find here in the north is probably farmed. So there's just a lot of like endocrine disrupting chemicals around that can really mess with your hormone balance and your body's ability to detoxify excess hormones. And they can lead to heavy periods, period pain, blood clots, all the stuff that you really don't want to have when you're bleeding. So that's why when I'm in Thailand, I am taking extra care of my liver and my gut. Like I do dry brushing in the morning. I get a lot of massages. I do avoid caffeine after 12 in general, and especially in my luteal phase. So I guess when it comes to that, you just have to accept and kind of work with what you have. One more thing that does make it more challenging to eat for my hormone health in Thailand is that eating out is so good, so fucking good. And also so cheap that sometimes it's not even worth it for me to go to the 5 different shops, go to the market, get my produce and cook myself, and then having to do the dishes myself. And yeah, I sound like a lazy, spoiled little brat, which I probably am. But it's just so convenient to go to my grumpy grandma and order food there. Or after workout, go to my favorite noodle soup shop. If you eat out, if you get takeaway food, if you go to the afternoon market and get one of those plastic bags with green curry or some kind of soup, you don't 100% know what the auntie, the ma, has been putting in there. And sometimes it is seed oils. I personally think that the whole scare about seed oils is a little bit like over the top. But yes, if I go to 7-Eleven and get a ham cheese sandwich at night, of course, that is not the best for my hormones and not my liver and my gut. But isn't that the case everywhere? Like you can really eat shitty and not clean and unhealthy anywhere you are in the world. But if I go to the market with my auntie or by myself, there is always seasonal and most of the time local vegetables and fruit, which means that the nutrient density of it is just off the charts because we as humans are meant to eat from the earth that we're surrounded by. Okay. And in my opinion, it's not just where you're at in the world, but also where your body is genetically from. Like, I know for a fact that I can digest Thai food so much better because half of my DNA is Thai. Herbs, foods, and veggies that grow on the earth that your body is from will probably be better digestible and more nourishing for you. But if you're not where you were born or where your roots are, then focusing on eating seasonal and local is already doing so much. And Thai cuisine actually makes it so easy because the way the aunties, the grandmas, my family is cooking, there is no way that you can eat healthier for your hormones. legit. Especially if you eat like family style at a table, there's always this source of protein like a steamed fish or chicken or something. There's always a brothy soup, freshly cooked veggies, or crunchy herbs and salad. There is a dip, rice, of course, sticky rice or rice noodles, some kind of carb that also keeps you full and gives you energy. And of course, not everybody has the blessing to have an auntie who is an amazing chef like me. But you can go to a restaurant, Damsang, and you can just order what you want. And if you look at the dishes that are available to you, it's just honestly so easy. Of course, a pad thai, for example, and I will judge you if you eat pad thai. The real OGs, they know how to eat pad see ew. Maybe it's not the most perfect hormonally balanced plate because there's protein missing or there's fiber missing. So what do? You just order it. I always ask for extra veggies, and if I feel like that's not enough protein, I will just get a khai dao, a fried egg on top, or just a Thai omelet. But generally, there's just so many amazing dishes that you can even choose depending on where you're at in your cycle. Like if I'm follicular, I know that I'm craving papaya salad because it's like so fruity and zesty and you have that crunch and that fiber, which is also great to support your gut. If I'm in my luteal phase, I know I would love like a creamy curry, maybe with potatoes that come from the earth. So I will choose a masaman or panang. When I'm ovulating, I will get something spicy, something herby, like a lap gai, for example, which is so incredibly yummy. And when I'm bleeding, I will just go to the noodle shop and get the best broth, rice noodles, and some slow cooked meat. And I'm happy. My womb is happy. My hormones are happy. So it really depends on you and knowing how to nourish your body, how to nourish your hormones, and eat in tune with the 4 phases of the menstrual cycle. And if you're curious about this, I teach it in my cycle nourishment workshop. It's a 1 hour workshop, and you'll walk away knowing exactly how to do that, no matter in what cycle phase you're in, and no matter where you're at in the world. Because the principles stay the same. If you go to South Africa, if you go to Peru, if you go to Thailand, once you have this knowledge, you can apply it anywhere. After time, it just becomes so intuitive that you can see it right away and know exactly how to support your body in a holistic way.
I'm having a really slow morning and I'm gonna go make some breakfast.
Thank you so much for joining me, my hormone healing babes. If you want to see more of womb wisdom, my life in the mountains of northern Thailand, art, ancestral and holistic healing, make sure to subscribe now, and I see you next time.